All right, here we go. Look at this. What? We're gonna play a live stream match. We got Joelee Poo. Everyone knows Joelee and Indiana Mike. You're about to find out, Joel, what 3 days of training will do for a guy.
Right.
Yeah. So Joel, Mike's been in from Indiana. We're besties now.
All right.
Would you consider us besties?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what? Oh, hold it up here. Jonathan's giving me the thing. I'm usually just wearing this on my neck. Okay, so we'll just do a little pregame question setup here. So, Mike, how's your trip been so far? Scale of 1 to 10.
12.
12. That's what I like to hear. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. How nervous are you? Scale of 1 to 10.
12.
Okay. Good. This is awesome. This is so awesome. This is so awesome.
I like that.
Okay. So then, you're gonna do awesome. He's got his Derby City gear.
Yep.
Indiana Mike representing Indiana. Okay, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of game plan?
Just do my best.
Do your best.
And
Okay.
the tools I got, and yeah.
Awesome. This is a good game plan. Joelee, I'm familiar with your work. Okay. Joelee. Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
Just
a beer.
of
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. How your nerve scale of 1 to 10?
Good. 5.
Awesome.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Well, a little used to it.
Yeah. Do you have any sort of game plan tonight, Joelee? But first of all, do you want to say hi to any of your fans? Because you're building a fan base.
Yes. Say hi to all of them.
All of them. Okay.
All of them. Nope. One shot at a time. That's it.
That's your shot. That's your strategy.
That's it. One shot at a
That
time.
is an awesome strategy. This is so great. I am so excited.
Yeah.
I'm not like fake excited. I'm like actually excited to watch this. We're gonna do a race to 7. You guys are just gonna get in there and scrap and have fun. One race to 7. Yeah, I think that'll be good. We're gonna do short rack 8-ball, stripes and solids. We're just gonna break it like an 9-ball rack, play short rack 8-ball. I'm gonna be able to do commentary just like I did on the last match and share with people what I see, things you're doing good, things you can kind of work on when you go back to Indiana. You'll be able to review this back. Joelee, this will be a good thing for you to be in the box and to work through and bring forward some of the stuff we've been working on. So it's exciting, and I think people are excited to see. And there's no pressure on either of you guys. It's just fun. We all love each other, and we're here. And we got Nancy, Jean, and Perry, teammates, friends. Awesome. Got Jonathan in the back, getting us set up. I think we're ready to rock. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'll let you guys get legging and get started, and I'll go set up. See ya. Good luck. Have fun. All right. Now that I'm out of earshot. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to talk a bunch of shit, but no, it's going to be good. This is going to be super fun. I'm super excited. And yeah, man, it's like, it's fun for Mike because he's in town and he's working on stuff and learning stuff. And so we're gonna understand that you know, he's got some new skills that he's learned since he's been here, and we're just gonna see if he can bring them out. And you know, have a bunch of like respect for him getting in here and doing this, and a bunch of like grace for him, you know, and understanding that he's putting himself in a tough situation. And we're excited for that. I'm excited for it. So let me turn my computer on, get on, see if there's any comments on YouTube. Race to 7. And then Joelee at one shot at a time. That ain't some BS he's talking. That's Joelee being prepared to try to deliver his best game. So it's fun. Live. Okay. Now I got to do my refresh. Oh, I'm not seeing it. All right. This is like yesterday. Okay. I didn't see who won the leg. I'm trying to get in my computer here. Why is this not happening? Okay, try something different. Try something different. Those in the comments here. Here we go. Just posted. All right. Okay. I want to see some good short rack. That's right, Tim Hogan. Sup, you nits? Crazy legs. That's my guy. We are nits. We're a bunch of nits. There will be no money today gambled, but there will be eternal peace or whatever he says. Okay, so Joelee must have won the leg. This is Joelee Poo. They're both right around 495 plus or minus. Oh shoot, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Let me see what happened. So Joel broke dry. Now, okay, let's start the show. He's got a problem on the 13 and the 6. And so he's going to want to, if he's going to run out, he's going to clear that right away. One way to do it would be to get a better angle on the 2 by shooting the 4, coming across, leaving an angle on the 2. And then he's only got 3 balls left, so it's going to be a little bit of a dangerous breakout. So I'm not sure I like that too much. Now, the other way to do it would be shoot this 15 ball and leave an angle on the 12 and then bust it from the 12 with an angle, swinging around 2 rails because you can get on the 11. It'd be nice to have a pocket hanger for these breakouts, but you don't have anything hanging in the pocket. So see what he does. He's going to shoot the 4, and I'd like to see him get on shape. Well, he could go for the 6 right now too if he amps up. Let's see what he does if he goes 2 rails, 3 rails across. No, he smoothed it, and I think we're good, right? Yep. And he's got the angle he was looking for. I think he might be gonna have to hit it pretty fat, like thick into the pocket, because if he hits it at this angle, it looks like he's pretty natural on it. This is a beautiful angle, and this could be a beautiful shot. Oh, he got it. He got it. Okay, now here's the question. Does the 6 go by the 15? Because if it does, then his shape on the 1 is pretty automatic. And nerves being what they are, I would push this with high ball and get down towards the 1, get closer to the 1, because you don't want to be shooting at distance on the 1. So let's see what he does. Looks like he's going corner all the way. This is a great shot, great breakout. I would have liked to see him roll forward and be another 1.5 foot closer to the 1 with an angle, because now he's kind of straight and he's having to hit a power draw shot under pressure in a 4 1/8 pocket. If he was another 1 foot or 2 closer with an angle, this would be over. So let's see what he does here. He's got a really great stroke. Very nice, very accurate. Yeah, he hit a beautiful shot. That's it. And Jolee's trying a little shark move, moving the rack for him. No, I'm just kidding. He's not shark. He's just being a gentleman. Very nice, Joelee. And Mike's looking great, man. It's just exceptional play. Yeah, that's it. The only thing I would have loved to see is roll forward there, Mike, another 1 foot and make it a little easier on yourself. But you came with just a beauty, and you had to draw across your line, but you got it, and it was effortless, and it was beautiful, and that is a great opening rack. And if I'm Joelee right now, I'd just be like, great shooting. And because he played that rack so well. Man, great. That's great. And Joelee just must have hit a break and didn't make a ball, and there we go. So everyone's relaxed now. It's just game 2. Nothing to be worried about. As my dad says, you push back, you pull a little, push back a little. Okay, let me look at the comments. Joelee shouldn't be legging with the cue ball, by the way. Okay, crazy legs, whatever, who cares? Take what you make or open. Open. Okay. On the break, take what you make or open. Open. Okay, let's go. Yeah. We didn't go over the legging rules. Sorry, bro. Okay, let's see what Mike's got. Okay. Oh, he goes with just a little stop break. Now the 13 and the 6 got a little congestion on them. So, and the 12's got a little congestion because it's only got 1 little pocket. I think it's going to be stripes. This is tricky. I think the shot's to go the 11. Unless you like the 13 to snap it in and kind of put the cue ball back for the 11 and then go to those 2 balls last, or you could go 11 because it's an easier shot. Put the cue ball, drag the cue ball just a little closer to the 13. But then the problem is when you're coming off that rail to come back for that ball by the 8. I think it's a pink ball. Maybe if I zoom in. Yeah, the 12. If you go to the 12 after the 13, that 6 is pretty big. So he might be going to the 13 now. The problem is going from the 13 to the 8 is not ideal. So I'd rather be getting the 13 out of there now. And let's see what he does. Okay, well, that was a mistake. So Mike, there, the simple shot was to hit the 11, drag it up a little closer to the 13, and then come across table by where Jolee's right hand is there and get on one of those 2 stripes. So you had 2 balls to get on to kind of end the game. And you really wanted to be on the 12 and then go to the 15 and then down. So that way you were playing that, it's like the 13, if you're going to come back up table for something, unless you were going to run those 3 balls out and then cinch the 13 and kind of play it past the 2, but that looks like misery from where the 13 ball is, the cue ball in that range. So if you're going to have to come back table anyways, I would have went from the 13 and tried to get on 2 of those balls. So now Joey's got ball in hand. And the problem's the 13. It's the problem. That's it. Now, here's the shot. If the table's open, if I was Joelee, I'd try to shoot the 6, leave for the 1. The 1 is a stop shot. Basically, the 2 rolls naturally back over to where his hand just was with the cue ball. So I think he's taking the wrong group here. I think I would take the 6, and it's a little bit tougher opener, but there's a lot of tough transitions with this group. So if you just shoot 1 tough shot on the 6, find a pocket for it, get on that 1, and then it goes 1 with a stop shot almost for the 2, 2 with a little roll shot for the 8, and Bob's your uncle. So this is too much cue ball movement and too much going on. And I think the table's still open. So yeah, because he broke and he went for stripes. So let's see what Jolee's going to do. Okay, so yeah, I mean, now he's got problems, right? He's got a lot of cue ball movement. He's got thin shots. He's got limited pockets. Yeah. Yep, the 6 was the shot there, Joelee, looking back. You know, even if you have to jack up a little bit, all you got to do is bunt that thing in up in the corner pocket, the far corner by the 11 here. So now you might have to come like multiple rails because I don't think you can get the cue ball to come back to where your tip is off this ball. I think it's going to come up and leave more where your hand is, and you're going to have a lot of angle. And you could hit the 2 and get shape on the 15, but let's see where the cue ball goes. Well, yeah, that was an ambitious shot, Joelee. It's good. Like I like the acceleration. I like the idea of it. Now I think you're just going to position the 12 and play some sort of safety, and you're going to probably try to get the 12 in a good spot. And I like it. I like it because the 12 is connected to the 15. You left him long. There's not really a good spot where he can play a safety on you here. So that was a good shot, Joelee. I like it. Now Mike in this spot, tough action. You know what I would do here? I would leg that 2 in front of the 12 and let the cue ball run up table. And it's a tricky shot. It's difficult shot because if you don't hit that 2 in front of that 12, it's game over. The other thing you could do is just push the 2 and leave the cue ball away, you know, where they don't have a shot. And like, I like that. I mean, honestly, that's the shot right there, Mike. That you executed it like straight up beautifully. Now, Joelee, the shot is make the 2 and put the cue ball down by the 15. Just put your chips in. Don't worry about the cue ball. Make the 2. Make the 2 and just let the cue ball roll naturally towards the 15. Pay attention so you don't scratch with the cue ball, but just make his 2 ball here and leave him as close to you can on that end rail. And that hopefully that 12 will stay right where that 2 is. So that's the shot. Joelee sees it. He hit a perfect shot, and he just didn't execute it correctly, which is okay. Because what we're doing here is we're not playing the does Joelee execute perfectly? Does Mike execute perfectly game? We're playing the are they making great decisions game. That's the game I'm playing, right? When I watch Joelee play. Because we're only 2 games in, nerves are up. Joelee said he's a 5, but Joelee might he struggles with the truth sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. He might be a little more than 5. And but maybe not. Maybe he's super calm. He said he's been playing all day and he's calm. So that was just a little bit of an execution thing. And the way to fix that is just to accelerate. He kind of guessed and decelerated on a little bit because that cue ball ended up where it is. It wasn't an accelerating shot. And yeah. So now that shot, Mike, I was talking about Joelee. So on that shot, that's a tough, I mean, that's a tricky shot. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I don't know, man. Like, if you don't make it, you lose the game. So anytime you have a shot where if you don't make it, you lose the game, you might have to find a safety because that was a very low percentage shot on a 9-foot table with 4 1/8 pocket. So, yep. Okay. All right. So Joelee, the whole thing is get on this 15, and that's a little deceleration there. That did not look good, Joelee. You got to accelerate out inside and pick your spot. And yeah, with that angle, find an opening with acceleration. We worked on that, and you can work on it again. Oh, I get to watch a little replay. Yeah, it's just yeah, yep. You got to go down on your shield on a shot like that. Meaning you gotta push your chips in and try to hit the cue ball to an exact area. And because that guessing and hoping and sort of bunting the ball, that's no good. So Joelee might find the 15 here if he doesn't. Yeah, he's got 2 rails to go to the 15, and he's going to want to hit it with some pace just like this, and that's a beautiful shot, Joelee. Joelee, I mean, that's a game-saving shot. I'm not saying you're going to win, but I'm saying it could save the game. 612. Come on. Minneapolis area code, Mike. 612. I know you're from Indiana, but this is a 612. And I would be on the others. Now, I guess I don't have. I'm a horse apiece on it. You just need to get an angle on this one to get down on the 2, and if you draw, see, I wouldn't be looking at a back cut angle on this one because you got to draw across your line. If you just draw the thing where your tip is in that zone right now, you could just hit just a thinking of English and get across table without hitting the 8 or going inside the 8 with a little more inside. So I would like less cue ball travel and have not a back cut because you could get squirrely here if you try to draw across your line. So let's see what you do. Okay, I would have asked for a little more from myself. I would have wanted to be another foot closer or even a foot and a half closer. And I know you were going up table with the cue ball, but I would have thicked it into the fat side of the pocket, the right side of the pocket there, and drew it and try to be a foot and a half closer with this angle. Because now this is a trickier angle to be on. Wow on that kick. Yeah, for sure. For sure, wow on that kick, right? Crazy legs. Okay, so now we have a shot. Now we're going to see. Does Mike know that he doesn't know? He said he was a habitual spinner of the cue ball, and we worked a lot on just a whisper. So we'll see if he whispers or screams at this English, because he has to put a little left, right on it. Yeah, he screamed. He was screaming. Yep, that was screaming inside. It wasn't necessary. You could have, yeah. That's okay, because the screaming inside, he fanned it. He missed it by like half a diamond. So it's okay, Mike. It's okay. You're awesome. I still love you. I'm just saying, remember, set that one up and just look and try to set that shot up again, Mike, and try to find out the least amount of angle that you can to get that ball down to where you want, because that was too much English. Okay. Okay, so Joelee, that's a game loser, Joelee. And the reason why is because you left Mike a tough shot. But if you're going to shoot that shot, yeah, that's just because that 2 and the 15, I don't think are tied up yet. I got to zoom in. Yeah, this is over. So if Mike is capable which he is, of popping this one in and stunning it across, kind of where the 8 ball is, or drawing back to the end rail, he's super capable of snapping this thing and drawing back to the end rail, and it's a game loser. So, got to ask a little more for yourself in that safety. Okay, we'll see what Mike does here, and then with here. I'll have to read that. Okay, so did Joelee miss the shot on the 12 because he decelerated too much thicker with touch outside? He decelerated. When Joelee misses the ball, he decelerates. When Joelee's thing is to be decisive into a zone, and that shot did not call for a bunty little shot. That shot called for an acceleration. So if he's going to go back and reshoot that shot, you're going to hit it with inside the natural rolling angle. Just okay. I don't like this shot, Mike. I don't like it. The 15 goes straight in from here, or off the 2 is automatic too. So should have went for the win there, Mike. That's it. More aggression. So now Jolee's got to find out if he likes the carom or cutting it straight in. I would want to shoot the carom because then it keeps my cue ball from racing up and down table. So I didn't mean to be too aggressive with you there, Crazy Legs son, Crazy Legs on 2, but what I'm looking for with Joelee is like decisiveness. That was an indecisive shot that he hit on that 12. So, okay, yeah. See the cue ball travel here. He made it, but he's got a tough shot on the 12. So, I know it's a little weird to say this, Joelee, but I would set that up and look at caroms. And I mean, you're doing great, right? That was a great. Okay, nobody's saying that wasn't an awesome shot. I'm just saying that look at the carom just for funsies and see if you can make the carom and play a better cue ball. But Joelee, don't miss the 8 ball. It's been said. Let it be known. 1-1. Joelee, don't miss the 8 ball. Nice shooting, Joelee. Very, very nice. Very nice. This is the greatest. This is just the greatest. How many people are watching? 19 watching. Sick. Awesome. Look at us watching pool. Okay. Go. I'm just trying to fire off what I'm thinking here. So thanks for your patience with me, guys. Yeah, Joelee, way to scrap. Mike, there's a couple moves you could have made there. And I bet you, Mike, if you set that shot up table, you're a great ball pocketer, Mike. You just snap that thing in, accelerate, give it a chance to go, and give your chance to self to win. Yeah, that's it. It's percentages, right? Like you're probably 60% to win from there. If you just snap that ball in, like you can make that ball. You can make that ball. Okay, did Joelee make a ball? He made a stripe. I think we're going solids here. I would shoot the 2 and check it back across. Well, see, if he follows that same path he's on with the cue ball, let's say he crosses over without hitting those 2, it'll open up to about a half a diamond away from the side pocket, and he can just do it with low. He doesn't really even need to add any English, and it'll just open up, and maybe put a whisper just to make sure he makes it across. And then I would actually, I would not shoot this 11. If he jacks, no, I wouldn't shoot this. You couldn't pay me $1 million to shoot that shot. I got to shoot the 2 if I'm trying to run out. And if you don't like that shot, then have it come across between the 11 and the side and come back for the 4 in the corner. Safety's no good here. You have a chance to win the game. This is a terrible shot, Joelee. Sorry, bro. You play way too good for this. Okay. I mean, you just lost the game. Mike just pushes the 15 in here. He's got automatic shape on either ball if he follows it in. That's it. So, because his balls are out in space here, Joel, the stripes now. So that was a too conservative of a play, and that's okay. It's okay. It's just that was a runnable wreck, especially for a man of your caliber. And the 1 and 6, they're kind of tied up, right? But not really. I mean, they both go in the other corner. by the green chalk over there. And if you would have got on the 4, you could have got your cue ball over there pretty easily. Because if you would have shot the shot I shot, the cue ball would have been right on a perfect angle to roll that 4 in and drop on either the 1 or the 6 multi-ball position. You're shooting the wrong ball here, bro. You got to be shooting the other ball because this is not going to. This is a tougher shot and it's not going to give you shape. Unless you're playing a safety, which that was weird. I don't. Okay, I'm sorry, Mike. I don't. I didn't get that shot. Okay, so now Joelee. Now it's game over. Shoot the 11, shoot the 15, shoot the 13. Do not shoot at this side of the table. Those shots look easier, but that 11's your shot. Yes, 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 Joelee, Joelee, Joelee. That's your shot. Roll this thing in with a little check English. Keep it from going behind the 8. You'll have a perfect angle on the 15. You don't have to draw it. You just have to thick it in with a little check English, and you'll have a nice shot on the 15, a nice shot on the 13, a nice shot on the 8. If you wanted to get a little wild, you could aim a little lower on the cue ball and really hold the cue ball up. But you don't want to draw it because you don't want to be on the other side of the 15 by, the far side of the 15. You want to be just shooting the 15 right from there. That's a perfect shot. That's a 10 out of 10 shot. Now, look at the 15, look at the 13. Don't get crazy with your cue ball. Just pop it in and it's boom, boom, it's over. So, yep, I like it, Joelee. I like it. I like it a lot. Now let's see how your nerves are. Do you accelerate? Yes, you do. And now you're going to do the same thing again, Joelee. Accelerate into a stop shot and you got the 8. Okay? So I like you're looking, you're taking your time. Joelee looks like $1 million right now. Very nice, Joelee. Snap this in. Nice speed. No deceleration. Excellent, Joelee. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Right. Great. Nice. Okay. We are 2-1 Joel. And I think you just kind of shot the wrong ball there, Mike. And I think if you would have went back and tried to roll that other ball in that I was talking about, you would have had a shot to win the game, basically. And that's it. That's it. So the shot you shot, I don't know. I mean, I get, yeah, it's like, okay, so if you were playing a safety there, Mike, then you just have to be more careful with choosing where you want your cue ball to go and kind of thinking where the object ball went. So it looked like you're trying to play a safety, and that's okay to play safe from there, but it just needs a little more attention. So, and you look good in the chair, Mike. You look calm. You look relaxed. I know you said you're a little nervous, a 12 out of 10, but I think you're doing awesome. So now, Joelee, let me see what balls it pinned against. I think it's pinned against the 12. You don't really have a shot. Well, you could shoot the 11, but does it lead to anything? I'd shoot the 2, and I'd try to come back up for the 1, and if you come up short, you got the 6. That's it. I think I would do that because the 6 ball leads to the 8 easier than the 1 ball. So you kind of can push this in with the 2 and just try to run right between the 1 and the 6. And I don't know what he's looking over there. Maybe he's going to shoot the 1 and then the 6 and then 2. That could work. I didn't even look at that 1. This is great, Joelee, because he's just stopping the ball and he's perfect on the 6. I don't love the 2 in the side for position, but it's less cue ball movement. So now if he pushes forward and gets straight on the 6, he's making a pretty big error. And that's what he did. Yep. This is trash, Joelee. This is no good. Yep. And he knows it. He's wincing. He's shaking his head. If you would have walked around and just looked, you got to start with a stop shot, guys, when you're looking at this stuff. Is you got to look and see, if I just stop this ball, can I win the game? And that's like a one pocket thing that I was taught, and kind of a bank thing. See, he's pointing, and it's like, bro, you would have loved to have the stop shot position right now. So Joelee, you just need to go back and learn that lesson, which is easy. It's easy to learn the lesson. You guys can learn it watching too. Start with a stop shot. Start with a stop shot and say, where does my stop shot get me? Because Joelee was 2.5 feet away from a stop shot. And so, yep, that's it. Okay, let's see what did Joel. Okay, blah blah blah. What's Mike's Fargo? They're both 495 ish. Josh, that would be a good video. ID on Karam's. I use the back of the ball, aiming for good effect. Okay, nice one, Joelee. Just some dude. Okay, what's up, JSD? Yeah, Karam video. It's not my thing, but I know a little bit about Karam's. Suppose I could do a video on it. So now, see, Jolee's got to manipulate the cue ball. This is terrible. Like this is why we need an angle, because now he's effed. Now he's going to have to bunt this thing in. He's capable of bunting it in straight and getting shape on the 8. He's totally capable of it, but he'd rather not be shooting this as a key ball with this far distance. So that's all right. So let's check Joey's stroke. Is he straight? Is he strong? Is he calm? Is he going to stay down? Is he going to deliver it through? Let's find out together. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, Joelee. Ooh, he hit it too hard because he wouldn't have had shape. So he tried to accelerate through. Made the ball tougher to make by accelerating that much and wouldn't have position anyways. So, all right, no problem. Okay, now Mike. See what Mike's got. I like the 12 on the side. And then you go 11 in the side next. You got 2 insurance balls. Put all your chips on the 12 on the side. I wouldn't shoot the 11. It's too hard of a shot. I'd shoot the 12 because the 12 doesn't go into the 11, but it comes back to the 11 naturally. Nice. Okay, he's got a squish Nancy. Okay, this is, I don't like this decision, Mike. The other reason why I don't like this decision is if you miss it, you lose the game. So let me channel the 12 into Mike's psyche here because I like the 12 because it just rolls back naturally for position on all 3 balls. Even if you hit the cue ball, as long as you make the 12, you're going to get shape on one of those balls. This thing is, this is a shot you got to, I'm not saying Mike can't make this shot. Dude can make a straight in stop shot on a 4 and 8 diamond, Brunswick, sorry, Brunswick. But it's just, we'll check, this is a pressure check. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. Okie dokie. No problem. I just think that was a decision there, Mike. So go back, look at that layout, and just think if I roll that 12 in and I stay away from it, even if I hit the 11, I get shape on something. So even if you had to run into the 11 there, that was fine. But the 12 was the shot. Okay. Now, Joelee, this is where Jolee's going to learn a little something about deceleration. He might be better off accelerating across 2 rails and putting in aiming for the spot on the rail across table. If he tries to smooth stop this ball and leave it for the 8 in the opposite corner, if he decelerates, it's going to look awful. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't even think he was playing the cue ball over to that side. I think he just sort of fanned it, and that was an indecisive shot. That's it. Because you can tell it was indecisive because he jumped up right away when he hit it. He didn't jump up. Okay, I watched it back on the replay. He didn't jump up. I'm just, maybe he was playing the cue ball to there. Maybe he was. Maybe he just missed it. Okay, I take it all back. You appreciate that you call it like you see it. Thank you. Some people call me an asshole for that. But I'm not. I care deeply about people. All right, let's go. Yep, we're going for the 12 on the side next, the 11 on the side, and then the 15 ball. So I would like to see you walk around and find your position because we're not going to float. We're going to see, this is not good. This is a little too loose, my brother, because that 12 was the shot that you wanted. Okay, so that was it. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard because if you would have walked around, you would have realized that the shape on the 12 is a shot. And okay, now you're going to draw back. You're probably going to run out here, Mike. It's all going to be good. You're the man. We love you. But we want you to find the shot on the 12. Okay. I don't know what you're looking at because you just want to draw back towards the 2 to get on the 12 because the 12 leads to the 15. This is this is not good, Mike. This is too much cue ball movement. This is no bueno. You got to be shooting that in the corner, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. Okay, that was just a little pinch draw back for the 12. So, all right, now Joelee. We're going to check Jolee's deceleration again. Can Joelee hit this with acceleration? Can he find the thickness? If he hits it too thin and accelerates, he's going to go bouncing back by the 12. If he hit, we're going to watch his cueing. We really want him to thick it in, accelerate, and just basically come off that rail about right between the two stripes and pop in the 8. Just like that. Joelee, I don't care if you got hooked there. That was a 10 out of a 10 shot. So pull the rack and pop this 8-ball in because Joelee don't miss 8-balls. I don't like you leaving the rack here, Joelee. Little pro tip. Because it could go wonky. Now you better push this thing. If you hit this thing soft over the rack and it doesn't go in, I'm never talking to you again, Joelee. Let's see. God Joelee! Joelee, come on, man. I want to talk to you again. Oh, Joelee, pull the rack, accelerate through. What are you doing? Okay, Joelee, you got a little lucky. You left the 8 blocked. Okay, now Mike. Mike's going to shoot the 12 now. I've been begging for you to shoot the 12 for a while. Now, Mike, you got to deal with that 15. So let's see what you do. You got to get an angle on the 11. Uh-oh. Well, okay. Joelee, don't miss. I know, just some dude. Rail first. Okay. Mike, you're doing awesome. I love you. I love that you're here playing. It doesn't matter that you're missing these balls. I have dogged way worse in bigger situations hundreds of times. You're getting some character here, Mike. This is awesome. Do not fret. When you get back to Indiana, just know that this is a guy that carries his balls in a wheelbarrow moment for you. So great job. Now, Joelee's got to go rail first, and he's got to not decelerate, and he's got to trust it. And that was a little too thick. So Joelee, go practice that. Okay, Mike, the governor called. You get a reprieve. What are you going to do with it? Let's find a ball into the pocket. So now we're going to pocket the 11 in the corner, and we're going to stop it for the 12 in the corner by the 8, and then we're going to shoot the 15, and we're going to shoot the 8. So we don't want to be, if you shoot this in the side, Mike, you're walking home to Indiana. Okay, so shoot this in the corner. Be a man. Be a man. Gosh, I'm terrible. Okay, Mike, I love it. Shoot in the corner. Stop your rock. Stop on the 12. Minimal cue ball movement. And let's go. And then you're going to shoot the 11 in the corner, the 12 in the corner, and the 15 in the corner, and the 8 in the corner. We're going to tie this Mimi Jimmy up. Okay, you hit that way too hard with draw. I don't understand what happened there, Mike. If you were playing some cinchy shot to play safe on the 8-ball, Mike, never do that again. Go for the win. Stop your rock. Shoot it in. You can make that shot, Mike. You're a hell of a player. You're a hell of a ball pocketer. Go back, put that layout again, and make it 10 times in a row. Okay, now Joelee, don't miss the 8-ball. Joelee, don't miss the 8-ball. Mike, you're going to learn something about Joelee. And he don't miss the 8-ball 3 times in one game. Just all right. Okay, so that's it. The takeaway for you, Mike, is set that exact 3-ball run out again and go pop, pop, stop, stop, run. Bob's your uncle, win the game. And hitting it that hard was not good. And drawing it back was not good. So, okay. All right. Joel is starting to look like Rain Man in the chair. That's good. We like Rain Man in the chair. We need Joelee to look like Rain Man in the chair. Okay? Awesome. We need more of that. Jolee's following his plan. What's the score, Nancy? Is Nancy listening? She's got on delay. Is it 3-2, Nancy? Give me a thumbs up or do a hand signal with 3 and 2. Do Joelee on your left hand and Mike on your right. There's a delay. She's going to do it in a second. Okay. Joelee moves his coin 3. I think it's 3-2. Maybe 3-1. I'm listening to my kid play Get ready for his Friday gig. She give me a thumbs up. 3-2. Must be 3-2. Okay, let's go. Okay, Joelee found the break. Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, this is over. 13 on the side. Bunted in. Roll for the whatever ball that is next to the 13. I can't even see the color. And that goes in the corner with the angle from the 13. You got to go forward on the 13, 2 inches. Okay. And then you're going to come down across towards the 4 and the 1 and with a little inside. Or if you want to go there and go down, you can do that, Joelee. You can, if you want to go for straight, you can go for straight. And if you go past straight, you could go down towards the one with the cue ball. I like your shot better. Go for straight because you can play the 11 by the 1. I thought it didn't go past the 1, but now I'm looking. So if you're going 13, whatever that ball is in the corner, down for, if you shoot the 11 right now, Joelee, I'm going to quit. I quit pool if you shoot the 11. I quit teaching. I'm not going to quit pool. If you, okay. No. What are you doing, Joelee? What? You're shooting the 4? Okay. You got me. As long as you just make it. Okay, well. And then the other thing, Joelee, your shape was no good, bro. So if you're going to shoot the 4, put your chips in, walk the table, find your spot. And that's a situation for guys with 3-1, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. That's a spot where you got to be decisive, Joelee. You got to decide. Like you were on the right pattern with that orange in the side, whatever that is, and then running the 4 instead of the 3 balls, and then you sort of just like changed to solids and then just shot the ball. So that's fine. Lesson learned. And now Mike, shoot it, leave the 1 in the pocket. Okay. Now you got to walk around, Mike. There's nothing bad other than you can't reach it. Okay. And find your spot and find your zone and enter your zone. And Mike's doing great. And this is exactly what we want him to do. So Mike is looking good and he's not out of the match. He wins this match. It's 3-2. It wins this game. It's 3-2. He's a left-handed player. I don't even think he needs a bridge. Yeah, I like what you're doing here, Mike. This is great. And I wouldn't go into that second rail. I would just hit it thin and chop suey it off the channel, chop it up. Okay, well, see, that leaves you on the channel, right? So I'd rather be off the channel more. So if you were in the same position and over 4 inches to our right here, it'd be easier. And you have a less chance of getting hooked if you got closer to the ball, if you're coming up the channel, off the channel, if you're coming up one rail, okay. So anyways, let's go. No problem, Mike. But now, see, you got a tester. Because it's a tight pocket, pressure, and it's not natural it looks natural to get on the 8, but if you hit this thing thick, it's going to go really towards the 13 and leave you a cut on the 8. That's tough. And if you hit it thin, you could miss it. So let's see. You got to hit this one basically in the center of pocket and kind of roll soft-ish. See what he does. Yep. Okay, he got it. Good shot. It was pretty natural, I guess, because it didn't look like he loaded it too much. And excellent shot, Mike. Excellent shot. Okay. Now we just want to pop this in, accelerate it in. Mike's a great ball pocketer. Get it to 3-2. And there you go, Mike. That's great. That's awesome. So quite the match. I like it. The level of play is good. And yeah, this is fun. Yay, pool. So 3-2. Let's see, what else? Anybody got any questions in the comment? Any comments in the questions? Any whatever, I don't know. Okie doke. So where are they at mentally? Let's just have a mental check. Joelee is looks calm, and that's awesome. So I'm giving Joelee an A from what I can see. Mike looks awesome. I'm going to give him an A from what I see. And they're both just kind of dealing with a little bit of pressure and a little couple mistakes, but they're doing great. Like it really is cool that Mike was able to put those two balls down and get to 3-2, right? So making it a good set. Okay, breaks. I don't think anything goes. So 6 balls a problem. The stripes are a problem. I think you got to shoot. The 2's got a little coverage on it. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, this is tricky, right? Because the 6 ball's an issue. The 2 ball's issue-ish. The 1 ball's a great key ball. If you can get there. It's got an angle on the 4. Kind of zoom in. If you're going to shoot stripes, I'd shoot the 12 and I try to come back down table and sneak a shot in on that 15. And if I can't get the shot on the 15, I shoot the 11. But I don't think there's any reason to shoot the 13 unless you could shoot the 13, miss the 8, leave an angle in the 12, come down, kind of pick the lock for the 15 to go in that same pocket as the 13 and then shoot the 11. So that might be a pattern. If you thick this ball in with a little bit of spin, you could beat the 8 and get on the correct side of the 12 to just roll easy. See, this is where I like to be for that ball to get to the 15. I would not draw to that spot. I would roll and spin to that spot. If he draws to that spot, he's kind of like crossing where he could get to the wrong side of it easily. And if he gets too far across it, he's got problems. So let's see what he's doing. I like he's aiming high. Let's see what he does. Kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. That was maybe he was trying my shot, but didn't quite get to where he wanted to go. Now he's going to do the same shot. Shoot the 15 and come back for the shoot the 12 and come back for the 15 in the corner by the 11. Play position for both balls. If you get too far down and the cue ball comes down by the 4, then you snap that 11 in and come back 2 rails for the 15 in the corner. If you're shooting your balls right now, you got to go for the run out. So you got to roll this ball natty like and see, I would come over. See, he didn't look at where he needs to be on the 15. So if he's playing my shot and he didn't look, this is a very low % chance it's going to work. I don't know what that was. Okay. But maybe he was playing shape on the 11, but that doesn't make sense because it doesn't lead to the 15. So Joelee, I'd go back and set that up and I would look at rolling right to where your hand was because you could have got right there on the last shot. That's the lesson there, Joelee Poo. So yeah, Jolie's up 3-2. Thanks, Nancy. Look at Nancy keeping score. Awesome, Nance. Okay, so yep, Joelee. Now Jolie's gonna snap this bank in and win. I like it. Look at this guy. One time, Joelee. Accelerate and snap it in. So rock stops, slides down. Okay, Joelee. That's the shot, Bubba. Don't get wild with your cue ball. Nope, don't follow it, Joelee. You don't want your cue ball playing position like this. This is no good, Joelee. That didn't work. Joelee. You didn't need that position. You had position. There's no reason to play position. Is Joelee over there putting his face on his palm like Vincent? All right, Joelee. That was just a stop bank and play position on the 11. So banking that ball is hard enough. In playing position, I wouldn't have done that. I would have snapped it in and just put all my chips in to make it, and my position was kind of automatic. All right, so Mike takes care of his trouble. Now he's going to want to get on this 6 next. So he's going to walk down and he's going to look past the 4 and he's going to know if he comes forward 2 rails, he's going to shoot the 6 in the corner. That's what you should be doing, Mike. So you're not doing that, which is okay. Now, come on, walk around. Keep walking. There you go. Yes. Okay, you can go in that corner too. I just want you walking around. Great job. I'm willing this shit to happen. That's where I wanted you to walk to. That's right, Mike. Let's go. Let's do it. This is what I want to see, guys. This is how we play pool. See, that's not out of rhythm. That's not getting out of stroke. That's not mechanical. That's called playing pool. Let's do this. Now watch the accuracy of the strike. Okay, well, he had the shot designed. He decelerated and came up short. So now he's in a difficult position. Now he's got to shoot a tough shot with a cue ball flying around. And if you don't know where the cue ball's going here, I'd shoot the one because shit can get wonky because the one's not an easy shot. Well, okay, well, shoot the 6 in the corner and win the game, Mike. If you snap this in the corner, you're a boss. If you shoot this in the side, I don't think you're shooting the side. I think you're snapping this corner. Whether this shot goes, if you shoot in this corner, Mike, you're my favorite human being in the world. Yep, I don't care if it goes, Mike. I'll ride or die with you forever shooting that shot. That was the correct shot. That was a great shot. That's awesome. Okay, now Joelee. Joe's got to put this 15 in and draw back for the 11. Okay, that's it. And I wouldn't shoot the 11. It's way too much cue ball movement. And he's got a sideboard there on the 6. You could actually aim the ball off the 6. Okay. So relax, Joelee. Even if you chunk this thing into the rail, the side rail, it could bang off the 6 and go in. So this is what we call in the business a large pocket-ish. Large-ish. You get the bridge out, Joelee. No, come on now, Joelee. No. The 15, Joelee. This is no good. This is no good. Okay, well, if you push this in and that cue ball comes right down that line by where your hand is, I take it all back. I'm gonna let him shoot it. It's like a shark in him. He's gonna find out. Yeah, that was shit, Joel. That was no good, bro. That was a game loser. The 15 was a shot. Okay, plus you decelerated and that was just a butcher job. Okay, so no problem. Mike, I know you're left-handed, but you shoot the 1 first. Walk around the table because the 6 leads right to it. You don't even have to play position. All you got to do is get the cue ball somewhere between where the 1 is and it is right now. And yep, and you're left-handed so you can reach it. Now let's just snap it back about 6 inches to 2 feet. I wouldn't have done that, Mike. I would have asked a little more from myself. I would have asked a little more because now you have to. Now you're flat. So now you have to hit it hard to get it up table. Hit it harder than you would if I could come down there and move this ball back away from where it is up table, 6 more inches to a foot, you'd be loving life. Trust me, Mike. Yep. See, you'd already have the game over if you drew that ball back a foot to 6 inches. See, now this is a disaster if you don't get on this ball. Yep. Okay. All right, Mike. That's okay. I still love you. You just needed to, your learning moment there is go back and ask more of yourself. Okay, Joelee, 1 rail or 2 rail kick to this ball up by the 8 and win the game. All you got to do is hit that ball. Okay. Because that 15 is covering the 6. So count your diamonds. This is not the way to kick it. Kick it the other way. Count your diamonds and hit that 11. You know how to count the diamonds. I did a video on it. We're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3.5. So you're on 1. So you're going to go up to it. You go up to 3.5. Look at Joelee. Oh, jump cue Joelee. Jump cue Joelee. I don't think I've ever seen Joelee jump. So here we go. That's fine because you're going to hit the 15. It's very easy to hit the 15. The problem is if you hit the 15, it's very likely you're going to lose the game. Okay. So if you would just push the ball at about 3.5 diamonds with a little running English, something like that, you'd be rock solid, baby. Okay. This is a guy that hardly ever jumps, shooting the 15, and we're going to find out what happens together. Okay. Fucking hey, Joel. Okay, Joelee. I'm like the worst commentator in the world. I'm just the worst. Why am I so emotional? Oh, jeez. Okay. Joelee, take that jump cue and put it in the fire pit. Let's kick, Joelee. Let's kick. That didn't do anything for you. Okay? I'd rather have you fan the kick than that. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. And if you're gonna kick there, you got to kick and absolutely make sure you leave distance. Like kick and chip the ball. Don't try to make it. Kick and find. I mean, I'm not kick, but jump. If you're gonna jump there, you got to jump to get that cue ball up table because that was like a total losing kick jump shot. So okay, let's go. Push it out. We want to get this cue ball to the side pocket. Joelee is gonna maybe get back to the table. Okay, Joelee, you can't do that. You got to stay in your chair. This ain't a bar. This ain't a bowling alley, Joelee. Stay in your chair. I'm hard. Look at me. This is why I have no friends. Okay, Mike, you kind of had a bad line. You still got shot in the 8. Let's go. Pop it in. We hit this one today, Mike. We hit this like 50 times today. You don't need to put any English on it. Oh, nerves. Nerves got you. I get it. Nerves got you. So you're picking up some character. That's all you're doing, Mike. You're picking up some experience. It's great. Okay, now, Joelee. All right. Joeelee's going to go out. What's he going to do? He's getting his cue or going to smoke? Okay, he's getting his cue. If you can cut the 15 and put the cue ball back for the 11 and not be where you're at, I would not shoot this 11 and fan it and blast into the 8. I would rather see you try to get the cue ball back where it is by trying to take a shot at this 15, but it's probably too thin. So, but if you're going to shoot this shot, play it safe, Joelee. Or bank it and try to leave him a bank. But okay, I take it back. It was easier than I thought. Okay, but if it's that easy to make, then you got to push through acceleration and get the cue ball closer to the 15. That's it. You just have to, because that was shot fast, and it wasn't designed, and it was kind of hoping. And so I'm sorry, I'm just being an asshole. Sorry, Joelee, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm saying if you find the shot and you like the shot, and if that's the shot you like, then spend some time and figure out how to get that cue ball through so we're not shooting this shot for the cheese. Okay. 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 Good, Crazy Legs. I'm glad you like it. All right. Well, see, that's not a good shot for the cheese, Joelee. That's why we take a little more time if we have a makeable shot. That's a back cut. And if we need to add a little spin to get it up table for the 15, something. But yeah. So it's okay. You're doing awesome, Joelee. Everything's awesome. Maniac with the jump stick. That's right. Okay, now we're going to see. Is Mike ready to tie this hog up at 3-3? Push this cue ball to the end rail, Mike. Accelerate. Don't hit a stop shot. Okay, you got the cue ball good. This could get you back to the table. I like it. Smart play. Just Joelee, don't miss 15 balls. All right. I don't know how good it is to be talking to Nancy when you're shooting a shot up 3-2 on 4 1/8 pocket from range. But maybe you're trying to stay loose. Let's see if it worked. Joelee, don't miss 15 balls. And does Joelee don't miss the 8 ball either? Does Joelee? Put this one on the side, Joelee. Yep. Feather it in. Don't worry about the scratch. Let's go. Find your thickness. Find your spot on the 8. If you scratch in the corner, Joelee, I'll pay the bet off for you, even though there's no bet. Just pop this baby in the side. Roll it through. Stay down. I like how you looked at it. Joelee, don't miss 8 balls. Let's go. This thing's in. There's no chance he misses this. Joelee, don't miss 8 balls. Okay. Well, this is a great shot. It's a great shot. Good cue ball, good acceleration, good everything. Yep. Hot dang. Joelee clapped. And now Mike. See if Mikey don't miss 8 balls. See how Mikey does with the 8 ball. Okay, Mike. He left you over the ashtray. We went back to 1963. We're in the bowling alley. Your hand's over the ashtray. Let's check it. Let's check it. Just send it in, Mike. Let's see how you do. What a shot. What a hell of a shot. Mike, when you go back to Indiana in the car, fist bump the wife and tell her, I just made it 3-3 shooting over an ashtray on a stream, on a tough ass shot on a tough ass table. Nice work, Mike. Thanks, Nancy. 3-3. Okay, that was sick shot. That was a sick shot. That was just a well played end game. Rack 'em, exactly. Rack 'em. 3-3. Let's go. Race to 7. What? How long have we been doing this? We're an hour in. Oh no, I'm gonna be up till midnight. My wife's gonna be banging on the bedroom door at 11 o'clock. We're still gonna be here on the hill. No, it should go faster than that. But anyways, that's my booth, the bedroom, and my. Oh God, I'm gonna keep it PG. Nope, that's what I'm doing. Okay, forget it. This is public. This isn't private. I gotta keep it clean. Okay, let's go. 3-3. Oh, sick break. Ooh, little spin on the ball. Okay, Joelee. This is easy, Joelee. We got this. The stripes are a problem, but they're open enough to get the 15, then the 14. So you got to make this 12, and you got to get that 15 out of there, son. So get the 12 up. Well, you could shoot the 12 later, but this is your only opening shot, so you got to shoot the 12. So now do you go forward? Little too fast and loose. Come backwards. Try to get no. Come backwards. Or come up table for the 13, but then the 13 to the 14 is tough. I would try to get on the 15 here. Okay, Joelee, shoot the 15. Yep, you're on it. You got it. That's right. I don't know if you don't like that. Something's wrong, because now 15, you got to get the 14 out of there next, because the 14 doesn't go to the 8. The 13 kind of goes to the 8. And it's not a great key ball, but I definitely wouldn't travel back for the 13, then play the 14 and try to beat the 4. No, that 4 is too much distraction to get the cue ball around. So we're going to shoot the 15 now because we can. And then we're going to, what's he doing? What's he worried about? Come on, Joelee, let's get this. 15, 14, 13, 8 ball. Let's do this. Okay. He looks good. Joelee, you look so good, baby. No gay stuff, as Joelee likes to say, but you do look good. Now that was a horseshit shot. Okay. Bad design or bad deceleration, either or. Now, if you shoot this back cut run on the 4, it's a problem. So now you got to snap this 13 in and float over and take your medicine. Okay? That's it. It's not fun. You're not going to like it, but shooting into this 4 with the cue ball is a death sentence. It's a one-way trip to being hooked on the 2. All right. Just going to carry him off the 4 and go back right where it is. All right, Joelee. Okay, prove me wrong, bro. You could hit some outside on this thing, I guess. You could do it. Prove me wrong. You're right. I'm wrong. Let's see it. Show me how to do it. What the hell was that? I don't even understand, Joelee. Like, how are you going to shoot the 13 after that? Get on the 8. Come on, baby. What are we doing? Were you trying to block the pocket? Maybe. Okay. I mean, I get it. That's not bad. That's not bad if that's what you were doing. But if that ball went in, you were screwed right next shot. So Joelee's in the thinking man pose. Now, Mike. What are we going to do here? Okay. We are going to, what are we going to do, Mike? We're not going to shoot the 6. Nope. We're going to shoot the 4 and try to check it back for the 2, or we're just going to shoot the 2. Mike, if you shoot the 2 here, you can win the game. If you shoot the 6, you're going to lose the game likely. Okay? So that's a choice. You can shoot a shot that you're going to 100% lose if you miss this. In the 2 ball, you at least give yourself a chance to win because you still have to deal with the 2 ball. You're on it right now. So this is a mistake, Mike. Okay, because now it's just bink, bink, and Joelee wins. Okay, so you wanted to shoot the 2 there. And guys, the reason why we shoot the 2 is because you can't get back on it, right? Because what was he going to do? Make a tough-ass shot and shoot a 3-rail shape shot to get back on the 2 off the 1, or pound it across with the 4 ball to the 2, or shoot the 1 next and then try to get on the 4 to get back to the 2. Nope, you were on it right there. If you would have made it, you could have won the game. Now Joee's got to think. Joeelee's going to want to be thicker on this ball than thinner, so there's no reason to draw back. Just stop it, and then you're just going to thick spin it for the 8 in the same pocket. I don't understand. Okay, that was not paying attention to where it was going in the pocket, because that thing didn't need to come down this way, because now he's jacked up and he's thin. And if he was, no good. Okay, I think Mike's getting back to the table. It's too tough of a shot from here. That's it, because it doesn't naturally go to the low side now, because he's just too far away. He can't control his rock enough, and he's probably going to hit it too thin with not enough spin, and I don't think he's going to get there. I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong, but this being away from so far away and over a ball, this does not bode well for Joelee right now. Okay, I take it back. He proved me wrong. Nice. I like being wrong. It's great. I'm such a negative Nelly. I don't know. It's hard to see on a phone. I'm not making excuses. Acceptance look. There you go. That's right, Tim. Thinking man. Okay, Joelee, nice. 4-3. Okay, I take it all back, Joelee. I'm an asshole. I see why you get mad at me. At times. I deserve it. I thought you got bad on that ball, but it was perfect. So I like being proven wrong. I'm not always right. I'm wrong sometimes. Most of the time. Not most of the time. I'm wrong a percentage of the time, and I'm good with that. So, and I'm a nervous sweater. Look at me. All I see is doom and gloom. Okay, nice shooting, Joelee. I think it was a little harder than it needed to be. So if you would have had a little better, great shot. It was a great shot. I think it was a little harder than it needed to be. I think if you were a foot closer and you wouldn't have been jacked up as much, and it would have been. He's walking through the fire. That's right, Perry. That's right, Perry. Nice, Perry. Are you? Is Perry doesn't have an earbud in? He's probably not listening to commentary. Nancy, punch Perry in the arm when you hear this. Okay. This is great. I'm sitting there busting Joel's balls, and this is the new Joel, and it's great, Joelee. So if you listen back to this, or Nancy, just know that I'm so proud of Joelee right now, and this is a great moment in time for Joelee. So this is awesome. Who cares about the details of the bullshit of the shots? I just am rabbit holed on the details. But the bottom line is Joelee is walking through the fire, and this is awesome. And Mike's walking through the fire, and it's awesome. So let's not forget that. Let's not focus on what a jerk I am. Let's focus on the good parts. Okay, so what are we doing here? What are we doing? Percentages. What's the highest percentage shot? Shooting the 1? No. Too tough of a shot. Shooting that ball on the side, that 12 in the side, that's the move. And then you got to figure out where's the cue ball going. And if it goes right into the 1, you can shoot either the 11 or the 15 down by the 8. Either one's fine. And is Joelee your brother, older or younger? He's not my brother. Maybe from another mother. No, I've just known Joelee a long time. So 4-3. Yep, he's look at him 4-3, Joelee. Nah, he's just Joelee's just my bestie. He's my brother. And Nancy's my sister, and they live together, so that's creepy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Joelee, 6 balls it. What are we doing? Gotta be careful. Roll forward on the 1 to the 2, go to the 4, get an angle on the 6 to the 8. It's got a little coverage with that 15, but you got the whole 3/4 of the table by the side pocket line to get on that 6. So this is the wrong shot, I think. Because if you're stunning across a line, because the 1's so natural to roll up for the 2, and the 2's so natural to roll down for the 4, and the 4's so natural to roll back to where that 1-2 range is, up about 2 foot closer across the line to get on the 6, and the 8's there. So 1, 2, 4, 6, it's a roll, it's a roll, it's a roll, it's a stop or a roll, and the game is over. So let's see. What are you going to do? Are you going to see it? Don't move until you see it, young weight skins. Barry Tollefson, no. Did Nancy punch him in the arm? I don't know if Nancy punched him in the arm. I forgot to look. I was so into the patterns. Okay. Yeah, because see, the 1 and the 2, it's not as natural. You could just hit little bunty rolly shots. Like, it just doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, you don't want to go, just forward on the 1 for the 2, forward on the 2 across table for the 4, forward on the 4 across table for the 6. Natty, natty, natty. This looks stunny. This doesn't look natty. Yeah. Yep. Now he's got a bad angle on the 1. Yep. Sucks. Sorry, Joelee. Bro, I know, bro. I know, crazy. I know, bro. We spent like an hour trying to get this on a laptop. We tried it on my wife's I whatever, got it on my cheap ass laptop. We ended up, this is what you get, bro. You get me on my phone screaming at it and these tiny little ants playing pool. So just leave me alone. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, now Joelee, come across table natural, put the cue ball over by that blurry ball that I can't tell what it is. The 13. The 2 goes over by the 13 and leaves you on the 1. It's just dicey, bro. It's dicey because getting from the 1 to the 6 is super dicey. There's too much cue ball movement. This is just no bueno. Yeah, it's no good. That's okay. That's just, that there is bad pattern. That's what it is. And people get confused with execution and patterns. And that was a pattern error because he shot a bad pattern shot that led to a bad leave, that led to a difficult shot, that led to a difficult position, and that's all that was. That was just a bad pattern. So you got to set those back up, Joelee, and just look at stop roll in that situation. And this is part of it, man. It's like, and then part of it is learning. Where did you go wrong? Did you go wrong because you fanned the 2 and decelerated because you didn't really like where you're at? Yeah, that was a thing that happened, and that wasn't very decisive. And so you could learn from that, but you could also take it all the way back to the first shot and look at the pattern. So that's what we're doing here. We're learning. Okay, we want to learn and pay attention to the right things. We don't want to pay attention to the wrong things. Okay. So now this is a great shot. Oh, man, that was so sick. That was such a great shot. 2, 1, 2 in the corner, 1 on the side, 6 in the corner. DN. I don't know what DN means, Tim Hogan. Okay, Joelee, you don't have to even touch a rail here. You just shoot a little tiny bunch shot on the 2 in the corner on the right here, down on the right. That's perfect. You could almost hit a stop shot. This is bad, Joelee. This is real bad. Because if you look around the other way, you're going to shoot ball in hand on the tough shot. No, this is no, oh, Joelee. Okay, when you get home and you're watching this, Joelee, 2 ball from 3 inches away to 2 ball roll forward an inch to 1 ball stop or slide down by the 6 and Bob's your uncle. This is going to have to get lucky to win from here now because now you just ran through your position zone, you're flat. And pick. What? Pick? I don't know. DN pick? I don't know what you're saying, Tim. Okay. See, now this is trash, bro, because you're going to be frozen on the rail, which is fine. So just don't try to draw this thing out. Take your medicine and just get on the 6, get yourself a shot, bunt in the 6, and win the game. See what you do. Don't overpower this. That's good. We like it. Now take your medicine. Just bunt this 6 in. Okay. Now this is a tricky shot, and this is one that You can practice at home, and Joelee can practice, and hopefully he does it. But you need to accelerate on this shot, even though it's a delicate shot. So let's see if he can do it. It'll be the follow through will tell the tale. There it is. Yep. See that, boys and girls? That is called a gentle, soft, committed acceleration. And Joelee, standing ovation, Joelee. I'm giving you a standing, I'm not, but in my brain, I'm giving you a standing ovation. Accelerate through, Joelee. Follow. There it is. That's Joelee when he accelerates. That is Joelee when he accelerates. He's a dangerous, dangerous player. That's Joelee when he accelerates. He's dangerous. That's it. Oh, retracted Tim Hogan. What, were you messaging your side chick or something, Tim, and you had to take the message down? Just kidding. Okay, that's Joelee accelerating. That's a good face rub by Joelee. That's a relaxed, feeling good, letting the tension out. Joelee, you look like $1 million, bro. You do. You do. It's great. You hit 2 or 3 awesome shots there. Okay, Joeelee's going from the middle of the rack. I like it. He's going to do a little pop and stop, a little cue ball control. Okay, well, what happened? Did he make one or not? Yep. I think he made a stripe, and it's going to have to be solids because the 6 is way easier to get on than the ball by the 8, the 15. Now, the problem is you're going to want to shoot this 1, move that 12 because the 2 probably goes by the 4 in the corner, and that gives you shape. So let's see. Maybe not. We're going to find out together. If he shoots the 1, it should just stick right there off that 12. Let's see. Step 1 there, stick, and he might be shooting the 6 past the 8. That could work. You're going to have to go rail first and do it. If he can shoot, see, he's not going to be able to get, this is the problem. He can't shoot the 2 and get an angle to come back for the 6. So might as well clear your trouble now, Joelee, and either draw it back, move it forward, and find position. And make it, once you commit, and figure it out. Okay, got to pick the correct shots pattern. Sometimes it's so damn hard. It is, bro. Tim Hogan, that's why I hope are you part of our, Tim, are you part of our run-out series? Are you part of our membership plan? I don't know. People have crowns and numbers by their head. I don't know what that means. Okay, back the way everyone likes to draw in shape. I'm guilty of that sometimes too. Gotta go. My daughter thinks, oh, just some dude. Say hi. Just, yeah, she's a beautiful girl, bro. You're blessed. Hashtag have fun. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Just some dude. Aaron in Las Vegas. Okay, we're back. We're back, and we are gonna have a tough angle if we shoot this ball on the 4 to the 6. But oh, and he missed it. Okay. Well, this is life. I think he caught a break, Mike, and he caught a break, and he didn't catch a break because his ball's in tough shape down there. And is that your ball's in tough shape? So no. So he got 2 breaks. He hooked you and improved his position. So now, Mike, you got 1 shot, and it's get the 11 out of there. You got to get the 11 out of there and play a safety. That's what you got to do. That's it. That's your shot. And that's it. Yep. And if you bank the 11, smooth bank it without hitting the 6, you could make him shoot a tough shot, and he's got to deal with the 6. So if you put the cue ball right on the end rail, right past shooting the 11, and you bank that 11, either back down by the corner or back by the side, and you put the cue ball down there by that plate, he's in a tough shot because he's got problems on the 6. Unless you're, am I lost? No, you are stripes. You are stripes. So there's no value in shooting other than the 11. You got to get the 11 out of there. This ain't going anywhere, bro. Okay, prove me wrong. but I just don't think it's going anywhere. Even if you make it, it's nothing good because that 4-ball's a beach ball and it's a tough ass shot. Okay. Yep. That didn't really do much. Yep. I mean, this is kind of a roll fest. Okay, Joelee, get down there, shoot that 6 off the 8, push the cue ball down, get on that 4, get your trouble gun. Let's go. Now you're thinking, now you're looking. That's it. This is your shot, Joelee. Mom spaghetti, palms are sweaty. You have to get a little more detail, Joelee, on the 4-ball because you have to be you have to be below the 4 here. If you end up on top of the 4 or a high here, we got big problems. So you got to get low. See, this is some nonsense, bro. Not good. Not good. You had to be down another 3 inches, and it matters in 8-ball because you can't really get on the 2. You might run out here. You might be able to push the cue ball and have like an extreme cut on the 2, but I bet you would give me a crisp $2 bill to be 3 inches farther on this 4 so that you could be rolling towards that spot and past the spot so you could shoot an easy shot on the 2. So, okie doke. Yep. So that's the detail, Joelee, that we work on is those extra inches here and there and everywhere. Because you're going to have to come with a shot after this. Yeah, and then that's the problem too. I mean, you got away with it, and that's a tough-ass shot that you just made, but you just had to force the ball off the rail, hit another ball, got lucky that it didn't hook the 8, and you're still now a tough-ass shot on the 2. So you just hit a very low percentage shot to a low percentage shape position and almost tied up the 8. So I'm not being critical. I'm just saying that's why we go down and we grind and find those inches. And that's what we do in the run-out series is we play to those zones, 2/3 of the pocket, 2/3 of the zone. Oh, now Joelee's just showing off. Get the F out of here, Joelee. Okay, Joelee. Now Joelee's just feeling it. That was ridiculous. Unbelievable. Crazy. Joelee. Come on, Joelee. You're ruining your action. Come on. Look at Joelee, big smile. This is awesome. Mike's a big smile. That's all that matters. Who cares what I think? Just look at the smiles. That's all that matters. Who cares about anything I said this whole match about strategy and all that stuff? We can just take a picture of their smiles right now at 6-3, and we can say, that's what we want. This is what pool should be. That's it. This is what pool should be. 2 guys mixing it up, fighting each other, and smiling and having fun. Because you can do both. You can fight like a lion, and you can smile like a maniac. Okay, Joelee's got that wing ball. Or that, what was that, the head ball? Okay, Joelee's on the hill. I think Nancy at 6-3, right? If I'm counting right. So now he's got to find out what's going on. Solids look good because the 6 is easy, but before we shoot, let's look and see what do we want to do because we got problems. We got to get down to that ball, that pink ball down there. That's our trouble ball. Covered. It has congestion. These are things. Yes, Joelee. Oh, look at Joelee. Now he's finding a spot. Uh-oh. Everybody's in trouble when Joelee starts doing this. I'm telling you what, this is the 600 plus Joelee. He's bringing his 600 game public. Oh, Joelee, you look so good. The hair was perfect. If he goes forward 2 rails and lands on that spot. Oh, Joelee, I built it up. I built it up for you. I think you cheated it. I think you could have went 2 rails to that spot. I don't care, Joelee. You know what, Joelee? It doesn't matter that you missed that shot. You just did what you need to do to make that 600 number work. Look at him over there. Dag nabbit. Now he's smiling and laughing. That's the kind of reaction that I'm good with, Joelee. That's not anger. That's a joyful, fun reaction. Okay, now Mike. Whoa, you don't need that much angle, Mike. You could just bunt this one in, and you're right at the 45, and you can just check it up the rail. Bro, we hit this shot so many times today. Just make the one. A little stun. Yes, he doesn't want to roll forward and lose his angle, so he's going to have to just give it a little stun. But we don't want to go too far up table. See what he does. If he hits in the thick side of the pocket, it'd be much better. He hit in the thin side, and the cue ball rolled a little farther. So if he would have went in the thick side of the pocket, he would have been another 6 inches closer to the 6, and he would have had more of a natural angle. So now he's thinking I should have came off the rail. That's a possibility for sure. It's either thick it up and hold that angle, or come off the rail and get the angle. So good idea, Mike. I see you working, baby. Okay, now Mike, you know how to effortless power this sumbitch up table for the 4. Check it with a little outside, nice and thin, and rock and roll this baby off the second rail and get shape. Let's see. We don't need to go to that side rail. We maybe do, but let's see what you do. Step 1. Okay. Like it. Give him a little love. Yeah, I think that was a grindy 2/3 thin pocket shot with a Chekaruski and up table. So I think on that angle, I think you could have done the 1 rail. I think you had enough angle to pull off the 1 rail. And I think the 2 rail was a little ambitious. I think the 2 rail was running right towards the 8. And if you want to hit the 2 rail, you would have had to like just beat the scratch, or in the side, meaning either you probably try to find it long up towards the 3rd diamond, right past your elbow to get to the 4. But let's see, you're gonna hit a 2 rail shot, right? Or 1 rail? 1 rail. Okay. Ooh, you created a problem. Okay. Now here's the move. What do you do from here? Just play safety. Yep, just play safe. Don't move the 11. The only ball that needs to kind of move is the 13. You could basically chip the 13 back up 1 rail towards the other 2 balls, and just put the cue ball right behind the 15. So no offensive shot here, all defense. If you want a shot, you could shoot the 11 in the side. Shooting the 12, see, the issue is you want ball in hand here, Joelee. Okay, here's the safety. Push that 12 in front of that corner pocket and put the cue ball up table and hook him. So then if he hits the 4, you have a ball that's in front of the pocket and the 8 ball open. So this is the wrong ball to play safe on. If you're trying to pocket this ball, this is the wrong shot. There's no future in pocketing it. Okay. And it wasn't really great because you left him a shot on the 4, and he could chop this ball out of the way and bring the cue ball back to the right corner pocket down table by missing the 11 and the 13. It's a tough shot. Or, you know what? Go to war, Mike. Don't do that. Don't open up the 8. Just push behind it softly and nudge that 4 against the 8. And if you absolutely miss it and whiff it, don't get a rail or some weird thing, you're fine. Would not hit this hard. I hit it at like bunt speed and just lay it up against the 8 and continue the war. Too hard. Too hard because you opened up the 8 and now the game's over. Okay, no problem. That's when you want to go back and work on, Mike. That's a never open up the 8 on that shot. Giving him ball in hand is better than what you just did because you opened up. Now he doesn't have to break it out. Now Joelee just has to keep his shit together now, and he wins. So now he's got to pick the pattern, right? He's got to think, are there any trouble balls on the table? What ball do I start with? He's shoot kind of fast here. Maybe he's feeling it, but I would want to get rid of that 15 next. So I'd want to shoot this 11 and hit it, and I would shoot the 11 to the 15, then the 13, then the 12, and come right back up table for the 8. Okay? That was some decelerating, indecisive shooting right there, Joelee. So we'll just set them back up, find a better pattern. That didn't make any sense. And just find a better pattern, accelerate, decisive. So go back to whatever pattern I was saying, Joelee, set them up again and shoot that pattern a couple times. Because I think it was a good pattern. All right, now Mike. Okay. Mike is going to The town called 3-rail inside English town. Accelerate through. He's bringing his inside game public. The thing is, we worked on that shot today at the end, and that's exactly what we worked on. That shot. Okay. So now we need to look at this situation, right? We're gonna want to go. Here's what we're gonna want to do here, right? We're gonna want to shoot the 12. We're right-handed. We're gonna chop the 12 in the corner. We're gonna try to get on that the 15, 13, or 11. We're gonna make a decision from there, and we're gonna play multi-ball position and run this some bitch out. Because all those balls lead to the 8. You're too flat on the 12 here, Joel. You need more angle. This is no good because you can't roll it natural. You're gonna want to be up higher. Okay, well, you don't have to shoot that. What would I shoot if I was going to shoot down table first and leave the 12 as a key ball? I just don't like the 12 as a key ball. I mean, it's kind of a zone issue thing. All these 3 balls are in the same zone. So you just need to have this. This is a good angle. More angle, Joel, not less. You moved the cue ball the wrong way. Okay, and if you're hitting outside here with ball in hand, I don't know, man. It'll work, but yeah, see, that's okay. Now we got to think about thickness. See, I think you had too much angle on that 11. I don't think you can even do it because now you got a bunch of cue ball movement. See, the reason why I wanted more angle on that is because at the angle that I was trying to set you, the cue ball was going to go more towards the 15, and we didn't want to be close to the 13 like this. If this cue ball was back, by where your hand is kind of range, you could have the pick of the litter. This one kind of kept you to one shot, and this is absolute nightmare. This is kitchen nightmares, bro. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, no problem. It happens. Okay, now Joelee. Make the 15, shoot the 13 on the side. Let's go. That's it. Jack up, put in the 15, walk down, look at the shape of the 13 on the side, win the game. Yep. And it's not a safety situation because whether you leave the cue ball halfway to the rail or on the end rail, it's kind of all the same because he's got a really long, tough shot. So let's go for the win. Let's push this 15 with this angle. No, okay, nope. I don't understand what this is. You want to be level here and push it and get shape on the 13. This is weird. Okay. Okay, well, it worked. And it's like I'm being a jerk. I'm not a jerk there, but what I'm saying is it's too jacked up. Like you made it and it's great, but there's a way to shoot over a ball more level where it's a little more predictable. So I look like an idiot, and I'm glad you proved me wrong. And I'll put this one in and cut my heart out, Joelee, and make me feel even worse because I love feeling bad about making the wrong decision. Okay, well, there you go. All right. Let's see. I didn't look at the comments. That was a sick ass shot. I don't know which one that was, but yes, crazy. Whatever it was sick ass shot. Okay, Mike, 6'3". Push this thing forward. I don't think it hits the 13. I think if it does, you could just stun it, and you're gonna have to hit a detailed shot here, which is really tricky. I think if you give it just a little wipey stun, you can just beat the 13 and come out 2 rails and put the cue ball right back where it is. You got to hit with some pace. You got to hit with some confidence. Got to hit with some exacting position. In tip position. See what you got, Mike. Okay. That's a little thick. All right. No problemo. All right, Joelee. What's Joelee got? If Joelee cuts this 13 in, it's going to be what we like to call in the business and Crazy Legs calls a sick ass shot. So let's see what he does. Does he shoot the sick ass shot? Looks like he's doing something. Is he trying to play a safety? Nope, he's trying to play a safety. That was not the best. Not the best. But he left him tough. So it's good. Now, Mike, roll this ball. Roll it down and just that ball's naturally going to come down by that first diamond. And I like it. I got a feeling Mike's putting this down. I'm just telling you what I feel. Mike's a ball pocketer. Don't try to stun it. Just roll it, push it in. Go. Let's see what he does. Cue ball rolls right down by the first diamond. Leaves Joelee super tough if he misses. I told you guys, first diamond. Oh man, he let his cue ball win a little bit. That's okay. It's all right, Mike. That was a great shot. And now, Mike. Now you gotta what? What's he? Is he looking? I don't know what he's looking at. What's he looking at that pocket? What is he doing? You can't cut this in. You would never shoot this shot, Mike. If you back cut this ball, you're walking home to Indiana. Okay. He is doing it. This is too wild of a shot, too wild of a cue ball. This is a game loser if you miss it. Okay, let's see what happens. Prove me wrong. Everybody likes to prove me wrong. Okay, there it is. Lost the game. Okay. And the reason why you lost the game is for two reasons. Reason one is Joelee can make this in good shape. Reason two is Joelee can leave that 15 in a good position and leave you a kick or like a really tough bank on the Joelee, if you shoot this and leave him a shot on the 8-ball, this makes no sense what you're doing. If you're positioning the 15, okay, well, that was weird. We don't want that 15 in the middle of the table, Joelee. We remember, I don't know, maybe Joelee doesn't watch my videos enough, but I did a bunch of videos on at the end game here. We want that 15 against the side rail because now all Mike has to do is chip this ball off his right side of the cue ball of the 8-ball, and Jolee's in Screwsville. And then if Mike can get the 8-ball off that rail towards a corner pocket or even the side pocket, Jolee's in big trouble. So I would bank this ball towards the side pocket, might even call it in the side pocket, and I would leave that cue ball right in that zone by where the 8 is off the side of that pocket and leave Joelee nothing and like it. Okay, Mike. Because this is just end game stuff, right? And you guys can kind of hopefully learn from it. But Jolee's mistake is if Joelee left that 15 ball by the side rail right now, Mike would be hating life because he'd only have 20% of the table to leave Joelee safe. And now Mike's got like 80% of the table to leave him safe. Just like that. This is a great shot. And now see Mike's creating a threatening position for Joelee. So it's just, this is end game stuff, right? I think Joelee should not cut this ball anywhere unless he cuts it in the far pocket away from him and leaves the cue ball down by where his green chalk is. Anything other than that is kind of weird. I don't like that shot because Mike's got a shot to win the game here. And it's a makeable shot. You know, if you're going to shoot that shot, Joelee, you got to work to get that cue ball over towards the corner pocket, not here, because this is a difficult shot, but it's not a super difficult shot. The only advantage you have is that he's going to let the cue ball go, and if he misses it, he could lose. So it's not bad. It's like but I'd rather have him have a little tougher cut than this. So let's see what Mike does. This is just make it all the way. Don't worry about the cue ball, and let's go. Well, I would have let that one fly, Mikey. Now I'm calling you Mikey. You never gave me permission to do that, but yeah, I would have let that fly and just went down on my shield. Yep, that's that speed on the hill when you're on the hill, your man's on the hill. Just don't worry about the cue ball. Just just make sure it's not going to scratch, and then just hit it at a pace to just give yourself a chance. So, is Joel going to accelerate through? Yes, and he accelerated through and missed it. So, okay, We're going. Nice, Joel. Didn't rake the balls. Good, Joel. Good, Joel. Okay. That's all right. All right. 6-4. Okie doke. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Let's see. Marie McCabe. Herb. Bubble. I like Bubble. Bubble. So Marie McCabe, are you actually Marie or are you Marie's husband? That's a question I've always had for you, Marie. Wasn't my student Laura Newman the top winner at the ladies' tournament yesterday, Mr. Burwell? Yes. Yes, her and her husband. Uh, I do train. I haven't been training lately, but I did do, I don't know, maybe probably done a dozen sessions with Laura and her husband. So I guess so. I wouldn't say, I don't know if I don't know if I have, I don't know, man or ma'am. Answer me, Marie. Are you a male or are you Mrs. Marie or Mr. Marie? Is that your wife, the Count, or are you actually Marie? The reason why I'm curious because I don't have a lot of females up in the club here on my channel. So, okay, this is great, man. 6-4. Mike snaps this ball on the side, shoots that hanger, gets shape on the 8 off the other ball. And that's it. He's got to play one position shot. He's got to play position from the 13 to the 8. And it only has one pocket. So if he gets really slick, he's going to play shape on the 13 here straight in. If he snaps it back by his hand, he's showing me something. Okay, yeah, because I wouldn't want to shoot the 13 with this much angle. It's a hard one. What was I saying about Laura? I was just saying that we've done lessons together. I don't know. I always feel weird like saying, "Oh, my student did this" or "My student did that," because everyone works so hard on their own, So I don't know, but yes, to answer your question, yes. Let's see. Now the trick is you got to grind here if you're Mike, and you got to find position on the next ball. It's got to be as good of an angle as you can get, and I'd want to be a little close to this one. I wouldn't want to be there. I'd want to be closer. I'd want to be a foot closer to that ball. And that's fine. He's finding position, but I think closer would have been a little better there because if he got closer, he could draw to the 8. He could follow to the 8. It's just distance. When you have a chance to just squeeze for an extra 6 inches to a foot, I just suggest you do it, especially when a ball's hanging and all that stuff. Because if I could give Mike the chance to put the ball a foot closer, I think he would accept that opportunity. So, okay, see what he does. I think he's just following it, and he's going to end up. His angle is going to want to push him towards a 2. So let's see where he goes. Step 1, he hit it. He checked it, and he killed his speed. That was a yep. Okay, Mike, you're okay. I seen a little flare up there, which is okay. Oh, we're just learning. Okay, so that was a physics problem that didn't work. So if he could have got a little better angle, he wouldn't have had to check it so much, So it's like the details are the shot before that shot, Mike. That shot was kind of irrelevant. It's the shot before that shot that matters. So when you go look back, set those back up, and then train the grind to find the spot. I don't know what he's doing here with the 8. Okay, just shooting bank. Now, if I looked back at this, Mike, and I was you, at that moment, I would ask myself, was I frustrated when I shot that 8 ball? And if the answer is yes, then we'll just work on that. We'll just work on it, Mike. That's it. See my calm voice, Mike? So that's what I would do. That's part of the value of doing this, Mike, is to look and see, look back and see where you're at emotionally, because it looked like you got frustrated before the shot, and it looked like you hit a poor shot in the 8. So And then if you can honestly look at yourself, look at the situation and connect those, then you'll be able to make improvement on it, you know? So Joelie's probably worried that the cue ball is going to go flying off the 2, so we might have to just smash this 4 in. And if you had an angle here, well, you know what I would do? I would shoot the 1 if you're at all worried, and I would play the cue ball behind the 2 for shape. Because yep, that's fine. Joelee, if you want to do that, that's money. That's an absolute money shot. If that's all I wanted to say there was do the cue ball there. It doesn't matter if the ball goes in. So that was a heads up shot, Joelee, a heady shot. That was a great shot. It was a free shot that was difficult. Um, yeah, hey, Michael Bertrand's in the house. Michael Bertrand. Hey, Mike. Um, yeah. Great shot. Okay, now we got this Mike. I bet she massays this thing. Little swervy poo. Is that what we got? I think Joelee hooked him. He could swerve it in. My kid's downstairs playing Little Wing. He's playing Friday. If you're in Minnesota in the Twin Cities and you want to see an amazing show, Perry's going to be there, Nancy's going to be there, Joel's going to be there. Either check out my Facebook page. It's Driftwood on the Char Bar on 7 p.m. on this next Friday. My kid's going to just play some wicked shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Little Wing. Awesome. Okay. Tough shot, Mike. It's hard. I think carbon fiber shafts are hard to hit that type of shot. I think that he's got a keel wood though, not a carbon. Well, low deflection shafts in general, I think the less deflection you have, the harder it is to hit those little spin masses. So yeah, that's just a side note. Okay, Joelee. 41628. Let's go. Or 4 out for the 6218. You got to get that 4 out of there. That's the first ball to go as a 4 ball. No matter what, Joelee, the 4 ball has to go. Okay, this is not good, Joelee. Not good because the 4 is blocking the 1. If you get the 4 ball out, just look at this again, Joel, and say, how would I feel if that 4 ball was gone right now and the cue ball was in this position right here? Okay. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Nope. This is cue ball movement. You're shooting left-handed. This is some trash, Joelee. Sorry, bro. Okay. With ball in hand with this many balls, you're gonna get it done. It's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna win the game likely. But there was an easier path to all 4 of these balls, so no problem. Because now you're spinning up across your line trying to get on the 2, and you're playing a key ball on the side. And Joelee, we've talked about this, and you know this for a fact. This ball is an awful key ball. It's not a good key ball, and you're likely going to get away with it. You're likely just going to fly, float up and get it. But imagine if this was your key ball and the 8 ball was left. That's what we wanted to end up with. We wanted to end up with this ball as your key ball, because almost anywhere on the table you get on the 8 from here, there's like 70%. See, you wouldn't have to be doing this Dr. Dave stuff if if you were shooting the 8 next, because you could just float up. Okay, let's go. Let's see what he does. Crosses his line with a stun spin shot. Yep, and he's short, and he's going to probably lose the game. Yep, Joelee, you should be shaking your head, bro, because that was an error, and that's okay. We're here to learn, right? We're here to learn. We're here to learn. Okay, Joelee. Now we're probably getting up on the hill with Mike, and unless you can hit a miracle shot here, because this cue ball is going to go flying. There's a scratch in play. There's multi-rail position in play. There's missing the 2 ball in play. This is bad. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something, Joelee. If you're going to play that 1 to the 2, you got to get past the side pocket, because you'd be loving to shoot this 2 from the other area. Yeah, see? All right, boys and girls, that's why 2 balls in the side are trash balls, and end of the lesson for that. And I go over that in my run out series. over and over again why those balls need to go away and why that one ball is the key ball, not the two. So there we go. All right. I think we're going to be hill. Joelie's picking up himself some character. Okay. Oh, 6-5. Okay. Joelee had one game to dump off. All right. Joelie's building. You know what Joelie's building right now? He's building himself some character. And Mike is smiling because he won the game. No, I'm just kidding because he won the game. He's still alive. And this is a good lesson. So, Mike, I love the smile and things are awesome. And I'm going to have you answer this question that only you can answer. If you were upset like a game ago or a few shots ago, and you were upset with yourself or upset with what's going on, the reason why that doesn't serve you is because now you're smiling because Joelee let you back in the set, and you can't okay. So now if I misread the situation, I apologize, and you're awesome, and disregard. But if you were in Mike's situation and you were feeling the heat and you were feeling frustrated and you were feeling down, and if you got upset with yourself and then you come back and your guy makes a mistake and you're back in the set and then you're feeling good, that's just a roller coaster of emotion that you don't want to ride on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, Joelie's pumping himself up. Come on, Joelee. Look at him pumping himself up. Probably going out to have a heater. Nope. Joelee ain't messing around. You don't have to worry about smoking. Okay, this is a critical spot of the match now. Joelee needs to win this game to put it away. Joelee don't want to go on the hill because we don't know if Joelee don't lose on the hill yet or not. We're gonna find out together. Maybe, but he's got no ball that can be pocketed. So what's the play? He's in a Jeopardy situation. So what's he gonna do? If he's shooting fast and he's got some sort of safety he's playing, and or he's shooting aggressively. Okay, well, the problem with that shot, Joelee, is that if you made it, you don't win, and if you miss it, you might be on the hill. So that was a really low percentage shot, and it was shot quickly, and just learn from it. You come back if you watch this match. That's what you're going to want to look at. You're going to want to find a different shot because it wasn't a free shot and it shot fast like a free shot. And I think I would be shooting this pink ball, trying to beat the one, get on the 11, slide past it, slide past the one, past the 11, get on the 11. If you get on the 11, it's an opportunity to win, right? Because if you can get on the 12 to the 11, you can get on that 15, and then you can shoot the 13 and come back to get the cue ball in the area where it is to shoot the 9. It's a lot of cue ball movement. It's a tight table. It's a 9-foot table. Tough to do, but that would be what I'm doing. What I wouldn't want to do is shoot the 6 ball. Well, or this, I don't want to touch anything because touching stuff causes problems. So let's see what he does. And let's see if it hits another ball and what happens with the cue ball with collision if it happens. Step 1, hit it. If you would have made it, it would have collided into that 2 and 4, and you would have been screwed. So that's okay. I'm not picking on you, Mike. I'm just saying when we're playing pool, I know it's a lot to think about. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time when I shoot a shot, I think about, is the cue ball going to contact another ball after the shot? And if it is, where's the cue ball going to end up? So if you would have made that and it would have been thicker, you ran right into the 2 and 4 and you wouldn't have had a shot. So let's go, Joelee. Joelee's going to roll forward and get on this 11 ball, and then we're going to try to clean up this rack. So step 1 is a great shot. Got himself a little angle on the 11. And now, what's he going to do? Bad boys, bad boys. Is he going to shoot the 11, bunt it in, shoot the 15 up in the corner? It's possible. I would be grinding a little bit. If I would have shot that shot, I would have been looking for the 11 to the 15 and the side past the 6 because it's a lot easier shot to make than this 15 up table. So let's see what Joelee does. Look together. that was a little hopey. And he is flat on the 13. He's going to have a back cut on the 15. And I don't know if the cue ball goes there, Joelee. Maybe it does. We're going to find out together. But let's see. Jolee's up 6-5. Thanks, Nancy. All right. Let's go. Let's see what he does. He's maybe not as flat as I think. He can maybe float back towards the 6 with the cue ball. That's where he needs to be. He doesn't want to be back cutting the 15. He doesn't want to be. I mean, he can technically because he could draw it and be above the 8. So that's not bad either. Moving forward on this shot, this is tricky. This is a tough ass shot. TAS. Yeah, this is some bullshit, Joelee. What were you doing? Okay. That was crazy. Okay. All right. Good job, Joelee. Way not to react. Way to sit and handle it. Take your medicine. Did you just bang your cue against the chair, Joelee? Watching you, Joelee. Okay. Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm watching my guy. Trying to see what he's doing in the chair there. He's looking okay. It's a hard ass game. Tough ass shots and hard ass game. Tass and Hag. Whatever. Let's go. Okay. What's Mike doing? Shooting the 2. He's frozen on the rail. This is tough, man. Because the cue ball, where's the cue ball going to go? Is he even going to have a shot next? I mean, it's going to be hard. All right. You got to push this thing through. You got to snap this puppy in and get on that 1 ball. I think that's what he's looking to do. Going to show us a little how we do it in Indiana. Going to accelerate through and get on the 1. Yes. That's how we do it in Indiana, right, Mike? Nice shot. Okay. It's a good shot. That's awesome. Which one of the Ronald series videos discusses not leaving the key balls in the side? That's a really good question, bro. I'd have to go back. I bet you it's stop roll patterns. Because yeah, I don't know. I'll look or I'll think about it. Just know that they're bullshit. You save yourself the hassle. They're just not good for that reason. I don't know. I thought I had it on the videos, but if I didn't, consider yourself fully schooled from Joelee on that key ball on the side. And the reason why is because it's because you got to get on them good. You got to get on them good. You got to get on too good. So you don't have there's like a line for those side pocket key balls, and you have to like get on that line correctly to make that shot work. And if you don't get on it correctly, that cue ball starts racing around table, and you start missing pocketing the ball because the cue ball's racing. So you clear them out right away. It's probably congestion video, honestly. And it's clearing the center because it congests the center. What a shot. Ooh, with the rub. Nice. But here's the example of like why a shot in the side is a shit key ball, because he's going to have to hit a big traveling shot with a spinning cue ball to get back to where he wants to be. Now, see, he's looking down the rail. Like, this is a hard shot for anybody to hit. And it's a stunny, spinny shot, and it's difficult. So if you didn't catch it on the Runout series, we're seeing it live in action right now. Okay. The position triangle is real small. Yeah, it's not even a triangle, bro. It's a line. That's the problem. There is a line, and at most it's yeah, see this? This is why. This is exactly why. Now, he's going to get away with it, and he's going to have shape. And I'd pull that rack just like with Joel. You got to pull that. Yeah, there you go, Mike. Nice. Learn from Jolee's mistake. Yep. And now he can shoot the ball without it skidding. The position triangle is small, and the thing is that it's less of a triangle than it is like a thick line. It might be like a 2-inch line and not a triangle. if you think about the side pockets. So that's your side pocket thing. And then the whole thing is from a congestion standpoint, clearing out the center of the table, especially on a bar table, then you can move that cue ball through the center much easier. And once you know how to move the cue ball back and forth, your money. Are we going to the hill? Well, Mike, it's a long car ride back to Indiana, bro. And I love the smile. And I love you, Mike. That's all we need to know about this. And Joelee, can Joelee clear these 3 balls and end this match? Okay. He is looking at a decelerated position shot, and he just made a 3-ball run out. Tough. Yeah, I do think Joel's out from here too, but he's running towards this side rail now. And now he's got to hit a shot, right? So if he would have got a little more detailed on his position and accelerated to his position zone, he wouldn't have to shoot this shot right now. But he'll probably be fine. Just put this ball in and you're good. Get it off the rail. And he knows that he's good from here. It's a great shot, Joelee. And now accelerate on this 8-ball and put it in. And have this cue ball hit the side rail and be done. Yep, side rail, end rail. Nice, Joelee. Very good. Very good. Yeah, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so now, guys, I'm going to run down there and I'm going to touch it inside CJ Wiley style. I'm going to stories from the road. I'm going to run down and give an interview with these guys. And so if you want to hang out, that's what's happening now. So I'm going to run down and chat with these guys. And thanks for joining the stream if you're taking off. And yeah, so I'm going to run down and see what everyone has to say. Okay. Hey, come on, let's do a quick interview. Oh, okay, have your cigarette. All right, hey, let's do this. Let's have a quick interview. All right. Okay, so, but that's okay. Yeah, I know. It was a great set. Okay, so you answered my question. Was it fun?
Oh, it was great. It was
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
Phenomenal
So
experience.
I wonder if I misread you at one time, and I'm
Yeah.
okay if I did.
Yeah.
Were you ever like a little upset during the match?
Oh, a little.
Was there a time
Too
you
bad.
kind of like
Yeah, but
okay.
it was out of fun mostly.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay, good,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So so if any like you come back and watch this and anything,
Yeah,
I gave you some advice on that,
yeah.
and it's meant with love. Okay.
I understand.
So okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, it was mostly out of fun. Like I said, it was lighthearted.
Yes.
Say
Okay.
that.
Good. So
Yeah.
awesome. So
Yeah.
great. I'm glad you had fun.
Hey,
it was awesome.
It's been great, dude.
Yeah.
You are awesome. You've been awesome the whole time I've been here,
Okay.
and you've helped me tremendously.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're like a great student.
Ah,
It's easy
appreciate it.
to easy to work with great students.
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
Great students make teachers look good.
All right,
so.
you're gonna get on.
Joelee, exit interview. Jolee's exit interview. Okay, Joelee. Okay, Joelee. Give it to me.
What?
Tell me, how do you feel?
I feel conflicted. The best. Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, yeah, it all kind of went awry, but I tried to do what I could.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
good and bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, watching from the outside, you looked super like you were having good composure. I felt like.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't think you were.
I thought that was
super-
very pokey, very.
I don't give a shit about that.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, I do, right? And you can look
Yeah.
back at that. Yeah, you decelerated. You had
Decelerate.
Yep. Okay. So you could, but you handled you like I give you like it seemed like what would you grade? Okay, Nancy, hold on. Let's talk to the important people. Nancy, what would you grade Jolee's chair game tonight? On a scale of 1 to 10.
8.
8. I'm gonna say 8 as well. I think 8. Perry?
Much improved.
I would have said 8.
Much
Yeah.
improved.
Yeah.
Okay, Joelee, let's say a week ago, 2 weeks ago, let's say a month ago. What would you give Jolee's chair game a week ago, a month ago?
A 4.
A 4, and Perry said
Similar
2.
to
A 2. Okay, so that's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. So your chair game is awesome. We're gonna have to work on your acceleration.
Mhm.
Joelee don't miss 8s that
Mhm.
much. I mean, you made some great shots. Everything was good. There's a lot of like pattern stuff. Both you guys are gonna. You guys are
I had
both.
one that was money.
Yep.
Total money. I was like, Burbo's gonna like be so happy.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's not gonna say it on the commentary though.
Yeah, and then I whatever, and then a stop, and then a stop for the 8. It was like stop, stop, stop. But
Probably. But there was a yes.
It was my only good composed in control.
Probably, yeah. Yep. I don't remember every run out. I just remember there was lots of patterns that we can learn from, and shots we can learn from, and safeties and things. So yeah, I mean, it was awesome.
I wish I had that 6-2 ball over again
Which one?
at the end there. That 6-2.
my, my 6-2, and I left the 2 for the key ball in the side.
And I have these 2 bunnies right here.
Yeah, you'll go back.
Oh,
You clear the 4 first. You come up for the 6-2. That one ball is your key ball. You'll see the pattern. Okay, we had a big thing with side pocket key balls, and I'm like, these are trash, so they need to go away.
the worst.
The worst, yeah. So that's people learned that on the stream. You learned it again, but it's like you clear the 4 first. The one's your key ball. Come out here. These are your trash balls. Clear that ball. 1 ball. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
So there was just a lot of patterns where it was like for both you guys, where it's like, I'm just like, please don't shoot this ball. And then you shot the ball. Yeah, exactly. So, and I think I said, if you shoot this ball, you're walking back to Indiana. And I said, if you shoot this ball, Joelee, I quit pool. I quit teaching. So I'm an emotional guy. When you listen to the stream, it's a super emotional stream. So, okay. So we had a great time. We're going to shut it down. It's getting late. Thank you for coming out, Nancy. Thank you for coming out, Perry. Joelee. I love you, Joelee. There's nothing but good tonight, Joelee. Nothing but good. Nothing but good. Just it's a learning thing, baby. It's a learning thing. I was pumping you up out there. There's so many things you did great, Joelee, and there's so many things you did great, Mike. And you know, if I'm on doing commentary and I'm emotional and I'm trying to teach and I'm trying to teach and trying to teach, I don't want to lose the fact that you guys both did awesome, and you both are super like
We're
learning
right?
and
Yeah.
brave for doing this, and it's just great. So that's it. And Jolee's growing, and you're growing, and everyone's just I'm growing. We're all growing. This is like I got to do my hippie, put it in the air, my hippie shtick. Okay, we love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Awesome, great job, guys. Okay.